visitors, the Golden State Warriors. At center, Al Horford. Let's meet you on the lower end.
We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. We've got Butler, Al Horford out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Curry in at the one spot. Now here's Reeves. Pass to Doncic. From the arc. Warriors with the rebound. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He talks about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, fiery wing. Coach said you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. The passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, he could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Doncic passes to James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
Mark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Now here's Reeves. Launches it. Second chance shot. And it's Doncic missing. The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Curry using his post moves to get the 2 points. Curry's got 5.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Now here's Doncic. Shoots over Kuminga. Doncic, no good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Curry from downtown. Doncic pulls down the board. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Beyond the arc. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
You know, guys, you look at Doncic, and he has really good size for a wing, which helps him have his way against most defenders.
Kuminga up top. And Kuminga throws it down.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
Guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. The Warriors also with a sub. Pajemski's checked in for Draymond Green. Here's Doncic. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Right side Reeves. The 3 sinks the tray.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
Boy, the leadership, the unselfishness from Butler, you can count on him to share it.
Launches a 3, and Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 8.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Curry finds Horford. And here's Kuminga for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is James. 5 points in the game.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Pass to Pajemski. Outside Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
James against Butler. James can't get it to go.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Here's Curry. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
This goes to Pajemski.
So it's Los Angeles now, trailing by 2. From deep, here's Doncic. The Warriors pull it in. And here are the Warriors now. They're on an 11-3 run. Curry gets the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Doncic against Curry. Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Jonathan Kuminga has been on display for the Warriors. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Lakers trail by 4. We've got Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Shot from 12. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Hield. This one for 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Green is checked in. Finney-Smith passes to Reeves. The baseline K is on the way. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Reeves.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team to win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Vincent outside. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Good on the bucket.
trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Outside Reeves. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Reeves has got 7 points for the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Offensive rebound, Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Nice work that time by Draymond to draw the foul while in the act of shooting there.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
The 11-footer misses off the right iron. Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Outside Payton. And he buries his first look.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
James deciding where to go with it. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Warriors leading. Outside Podziemski. Outside Kuminga. Ooh, Kuminga, so deadly at the rim.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Curry, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Outside Vanderbilt. Out to the right wing. The 3, James. Warriors with the rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Left side Podziemski. Here's Kuminga. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 6. 1:24 left in the second period, and he gets that one.
You have to be careful against Connect inside. He'll turn you into a highlight.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
52 seconds left in the first half of this game. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. It goes on Brandon Podziemski.
You gotta love this Connect kid. Started at a smaller Division I school, transferred up to play big-time college hoops, and now he's here.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for Vanderbilt. He's off on the second. The Warriors lead by 3. James with the ball. Kuminga defends. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
The 3 from Curry. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. And there it is for him. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Doncic against Kuminga. Three-pointer.
Luka! Lethal! And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Warriors on top, up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Jonathan Kuminga. What a contribution here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Green. And it's Horford in at the 5. And here's Curry for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
At the line for Los Angeles.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points, tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
Yeah, he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
The 3 from Curry. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Doncic outside. Back to Reeves. Doncic outside. The 3. They get it again. Out to James. Hayes with a screen. They shoot again. James finds Hayes. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Pass to Butler. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Off target at the rim. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Curry.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's James. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
An ultra-competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Knocks it down from distance.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Back to Doncic. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Luka very intentional in what he's doing here. He understands he's going to get hit, but he's seeking out that contact and playing right through it.
Here's Butler. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LeBron James.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Kuminga up top. It's stolen by Doncic. Now the Lakers moving it up. And Luka finishes it off at the rim.
You know, Doncic, a great passer, terrific offensive player, but that time showed you he can make offense from his defense.
And he comes up with a bucket. Kuminga's got 17 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Outside Kuminga. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And here's Curry for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Tried by Reeves, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Now Curry, give him 20. Up and over Doncic. Curry's shot is off. 1:24 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. A good look from Doncic. Again, the Lakers score.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
Warriors trail by 9. Horford for 3. And again, no good by Golden State. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Kuminga. Pass to Butler. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
An aggressive mentality, always part of Jimmy Butler's game, taking it right at the defense.
Hachimura outside. 34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Doncic finds Hachimura. Clock at 6. From deep, Reeves. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Kuminga. And he lobs it up top. James with a steal. No good there. And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well.
Okay, fans.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Warriors trail by 7. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Connect is out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's James. And he drops it in from the low post.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Outside heel. Buries it from 3.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hill to take these shots.
Vincent, right side. Hachimura outside. Free throw line jumper. Left side, Finney-Smith. Back to Hachimura. And it slammed in by Hachimura.
Their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
he didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Sinks it from distance. Kuminga's got 22.
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Kenny Smith, a screen. To the inside. Has to connect. James with the ball. Here's Connect. Just 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Hield for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So both teams changing it up here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
Allie, thank you. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Warriors trail by 7. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
James, outside. Back to Doncic. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3. 28 points for him.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Curry. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Doncic, a screen on Kuminga. Back to Doncic. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Kuminga. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Curry really runs the offense well. Knows exactly the time to either shoot it or give it up to his teammates.
Reeves, the pass to James. 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And here's Curry for 3. Rebound, the Lakers.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Green. Oh, Green flexing on him with the strong finish.
The competitive fire and clutch ability of Green comes out in these big moments.
Reeves, the pass to James. He buries it from 3. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
And it's in there.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Get off me!
Any doubt who's taking that shot? That's Luka's basketball all the way because he's much in the clutch.
1:05 left in the 4th quarter. And here's Curry for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
Pass to Reeves. Jacks up a 3. Horford pulls it in. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 2-point game.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
I agree. I mean, we would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. The foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
And he's unable to get the second one. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Takes one from 10 feet. Kuminga pulls it in. And here are the Warriors now. Curry passes to Green. He's off on the layup. And that's an intentional foul.
Jimmy Butler. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. 4-3. And knocks down the three. Golden State calls timeout. 5 ticks left to play in the fourth quarter. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They're going to have to get up a quick shot and then foul immediately.
Going to be hard, though. I mean, they don't have much time to work with here, but we've seen crazy stuff happen in this game. Clearly, a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play him close enough on the inbound and then gave up the triple.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances.
Attention fans, now on the court is your high squad. Get out and let them hear it. All right, fans, who wants a T-shirt? Let's go!
Doncic outside. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce.